Guys, it is time to wake up. You need to understand that women don't give a shit about how much money you make. And that's because they can provide for themselves. They make their own bread. What they need, what they crave, and ultimately what they want, and what is drastically lacking in the world of dating right now, is a man that can make them feel emotionally secure. And that's not something that you can buy. The only way that you're ever going to be able to provide that for a woman is if you're able to be emotionally vulnerable with yourself and ultimately with them. That's what they want, and that's what's needed to build a deep, genuine connection with somebody. So stop tying your value to how much money you make or how fit you are, and stop taking lessons from these men that are ultimately just teaching you strategies and ways to be anything other than your authentic self. Women are waking up and they're going to be able to see through your bullshit facade, which is ultimately going to push them away. And the only women that are ever going to actually take the bait are the ones that only care about how much money you make. And that's all that they want from you.
You know, one of the things I hate the most is the grift. It's the grift. So, scrolling through my For You page, having a guy saying, "Oh, guys, don't listen to these fake ass coaches. These other guys that say, oh, women only care about money. Women are making so much money nowadays. They don't care about your money. They don't care nothing about your money. They only care if you make them emotionally secure and all this other babble. And they saying all these things. Like, okay, you know what? I guess from man to man, that probably could make sense. Just saying, oh, women care about this. Women care if you're emotionally intelligent. All this stuff. And then at the end of it, him having his ad. Oh, have a consultation, one-on-one dating coach here. The absolute grift, the absolute scam. So, in your view, as a dating coach, you are slamming other people who believe themselves, maybe, possibly, as a dating coach, saying, you know what? Their way is wrong. My way is right. Schedule your consultation. Schedule an appointment now, so you can pay me instead of them to help you with dating. And honestly, beyond me, this man looks average. Now, I'm not saying that you have to look like a Chad, look like a 10 to get a woman, but this is the thing where the grift is honestly disgusting. It really is. It's like, to have someone who's so dishonest to say that, okay, their way is not working, my way is working. My way is the right way. So, pay me to teach you instead of paying them to teach you. I was like, I'm tired of these grifts. I'm tired of these grifters. This is the thing where you're not helping people. You're just trying to make money off of people. And you know what? I mean, to be honest, I'm not faulting the game, trying to do a business. I'm not faulting it. I'm not trying to fault, charging advice. I'm not. What I do fault is for is that, you know what? It's the attack on other people just like you, who's doing the grift, who's doing the same thing. That's the thing where I'm like, are you kidding me? You're no different than these other people. So to have the audacity, the entitlement to say, no, they're doing it wrong, so don't pay them, come to me and pay me because I know what's right. It's like, that's the entitlement, the audacity to say other people are wrong, I'm right. Even though we are in the same profession, we're doing the same thing, trying to give advice to you, trying to, extort money for advice. We're doing the same thing, but they're wrong, I'm right. I'm like, this is a thing where you're not really helping people. You're not. It's just a different kind of a grift. It's just like, this is the thing where I respect people more if they just, personal opinion, how I'm going about it is like, I'm not no dating coach. I'm not having like thrones of women around me, just like, oh yeah, I'm a dating coach. I know what's right. I know what's wrong. No, if I find something logical, I would give advice for free because you know what? I actually care for men to level up. I have an actual job. My job isn't to fake advice for you, isn't to give you something that technically, if you put a little bit more thought to it, you can get for free. But this shit is ridiculous. It really is.